Good morning, I'm Pounded Decaf here with Mary Chance, President of Grand County's Library Board of Trustees. Real quick, not to put you on the spot, but we're talking libraries. Books are what libraries are more or less known for. Got any guilty pleasure books? And I'm not talking about anthropology or history. I'm talking about guilty pleasure. Like, have you read a book recently that was more of a mainstream?
You know, I hate to say it, I haven't.
No 50 Shades of Grey or Room?
My first library job, they literally threatened to fire me if I didn't read the Twilight series.
What?
Yeah, and so...
Did you?
I did. What
did you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
You know, I can see why people like it.
Okay.
It's just maybe not my cup of tea.
Okay. My sisters had an epic battle or argument over, one of them enjoyed it and the other thought it was literary trash, and they got into a big heated argument about, but I enjoyed it, but it's garbage. I don't know. So I was pretty entertained by that conversation. But,
right.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a free pass then.
Thank you.
And because I know what book you might say, I probably would be way over my head if it comes into history. Or you kind of specialize in Native American warfare?
No, that's just one of my hobbies. I'm an American historian first, librarian second. So, yeah.
Wow, so this is the second. And I understand you do some work out of Cody, Wyoming as well.
Yeah, I'm a metadata librarian for the McCracken Research Library up there. They let me work from home, so that's awesome.
How does this happen? Like, how did you get to Grand County? Are you a skier or snowboarder?
No, we had family here.
You did?
So
okay.
we just moved up here to be closer to family, and I had just started that job where they don't care where I live, so it just worked out.
Then you got put right on the board?
No, I've been on the board since November of 2015.
Okay.
Because I worked very closely with the Library District while I was doing my own master's in library science. And I just kind of wandered into central services one day and said, I'm a grad student, help me. And they did.
Oh, incredible. So you've not only, you're on the service side of the library now, but you've also been on the receiving side.
I would not have my grad degree if it wasn't for the Library District here.
How incredible. What a great testament. And here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
A huge involvement with our library.
Right.
And I know off camera here we talked about how the libraries, we have 5 libraries, but they're not individual entities.
Right. The Grand County Library District is really just one library. We have one collection, and your library card lets you use any branch. And it doesn't matter. You can check out your book in Fraser and find yourself in Grand Lake when it's due and pop it in the...
Oh, you can. So you can even return.
You can return it.
It is just...
Right.
It's like 5 different shelves, more or less.
It is. And that gives us great access because let's say you live in Hot Sulphur and you happen to be, getting your groceries somewhere else and you need to, pop in and place a hold or return your books, you can do that. And so it's handy.
Amazing. I can't harp enough to check out gcld.org because you go on there looking for a CD or a movie or a book, and it's Mesa State, out in Grand Junction. I mean, books are coming in from all over the state. It's such a phenomenal resource. My girlfriend was a grad student, and she was able to get all of her textbooks through the library. Right. Just, phenomenal, the service that it can provide, not just recreationally, but also furthering your education and stuff.
Right, and if you cannot find it online on our catalog, go in and talk to one of our staff because we love to find things for people.
So if there's a rare book you're looking for, you guys love to chase down something
We will
obscure.
Probably find a way for you to get it.
And you've got a lot of experience for yourself chasing down some obscure.
I do. That's what I do.
So let's talk forward thinking. Libraries have come a long way since even 20 years ago when it was more or less book rentals and you might get a cassette tape or something, but that was about it. Where do you see it going down the road?
I think I mentioned, it's one of those things that the industry as a whole is constantly talking about this. And we very much see it as a way to connect people to information. Now, what that looks like, who is John Galt? We don't know. Technology is moving so fast, but we do a really great job of staying on top of that. One example is libraries. They have maker spaces. So
what's a maker space?
Okay, so
I know what Maker's Mark is, but on the rocks. Yeah.
A makerspace is libraries will get things like sewing machines and 3D printers and power tools.
Libraries will.
Libraries will, so that if you don't have these things at home, because I don't have a 3D printer, you can go in and use these tools that you wouldn't otherwise have access to.
Even like a cordless drill.
Right.
Like a tool. That's incredible.
There are libraries out there that are doing woodworking shops and different things like that. And I went to a conference and this one library had a makerspace and they were using their 3D printer to print out images from the Hubble Space Telescope so that the visually impaired could use it, like almost braille image because, it's a 3D image. And so they could feel, a picture of Saturn.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, how awesome. And so, we really do a great job of trying to find new ways to connect people to information, even though sometimes that's not readily apparent where we're going.
Yeah, well, that's such a great way to say that too. And do we have the 3D stuff in town here?
We don't. It's one of those things that, some really awesome libraries, like DPL, Denver Public Library, they've got maker
Do they really?
spaces.
So, okay.
And but here, it'd be a great dream of
Let's
us.
get let's get the budget balanced.
Yeah, well, if someone wants to come and
Yeah.
give us a couple $1 million as an endowment, we'd totally be up for it.
Well, I'm trying to think of a few services I've used at the library. They proctored tests for me for grad school grad school tests. Health insurance, they've been a wonderful resource in bringing someone in that the county provides in a library. You can rent out their meeting rooms. They have tax time is always a very valuable time
We
at the
just
library.
had an avalanche preparedness class for
Avalanche preparedness
Yeah.
too, so that's more applicable to our culture and lifestyle.
Here at Fraser, it was very well attended, and it was know before you go. And it was put on by a number of people who know about these things, and to help people, recognize the dangers when they're out in the backcountry.
So do you have a vision for where the library is going in the next 5 to 20 years?
Here in Grand County, we want to see the district as a whole maintain their presence in the communities and to continually be the place to go for information and find new ways to do that. Because we learned through this whole mill levy process that some areas we're doing really great at, other areas there's room for improvement, and we've just put together a few new committees to work closer with the communities, and we're looking forward to a needs survey to find out what we really need at the community level here in the county.
How fantastic. Well, thanks so much for all you do with the libraries. It's absolutely amazing, and congratulations on 1B on getting that passed, because I think we all breathe a sigh of relief in that, there will be a balanced budget, and there will be a library for the foreseeable future, which is the most important thing ever. So thanks again. I hope to have you back sometime.
Yeah, thanks. I'd love to come back.
Once again, I'm hanging out with Mary Chance, the president of Grand County's Library Board of Trustees, gcld.org. Get on the website. It's new. It's on your mobile. It's fantastically user-friendly.
Right.
Can't recommend that enough. We're
And
gonna
come
take
see us.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I don't know what we'll be doing, but we're going to be talking to someone else. So thanks again, Mary.
Thanks.